Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness to roll. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. And if you're here, it's by divine design. Where it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Where it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today. Because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. Okay. Uh, I do what I do because I absolutely love and adore my brothers and sisters of humanity. We are a family of love, peace, and happiness tribe around here. And I know the more empowered each one of us is, the more empowered the collective is, as well as our soul ties, which are people we might not even know. So I do what I do from the standpoint of giving back. Okay. Anyone and everyone who supports us by watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, donating, purchasing readings, or joining the memberships, I appreciate you. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. I'm so excited that you've aligned with us because our community here is very potent and we are all about empowering our authentic divine nature. You won't find me here enabling your self-defeatist ways or the ways you argue for your limitations. You will always find me directing you to the path of authentic self-empowerment. Okay, so we're pulling your alpha and omega messages. We've already pulled the first one and we're just looking for the second one. We pull them first, we read them last. They tie a beautiful bow on the entire message that comes through the entire show. I do not pre-decide what we will talk about. I channel the messages through whatever spirit decides is most important to hear for me and for you, because this is a general collective message. So that means whatever zodiac sign you are, this is your reading. This means wherever you're at in the world, this is your reading. You were attracted here by this levels of love, peace, and happiness in you. And somebody says, but I don't really have that much right now, but you're reaching for it. And that's what brought you here. Most of you do have so much and you know it. And it's like, I hear you've always felt very set apart. You could have felt like because of the levels of love, peace, and happiness in you, that you were the black sheep in the family because you were so different from the way everybody else was thinking. I'm hearing the group think is just not for you. The way the group perceives things, I heard they're very aggressive. Very primal, and you're just a lot more, I hear mellow, even keel, steady flow. Okay, you're like not interested in getting aggravated, angry, or violent. Okay, what is the dominant energy here and overall guidance? Because there's something here in the energy that spirit is trying to guide us all to do. So let's see for everyone watching, and that is the Empress energy. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Usually the Empress, first thing I hear is, your worth and your value. But in this one, I heard be a good mother. It's time to be a good mother. The Empress is Taurus and Libra energy. As I see zodiac signs present themselves, I will mention them. But like I said, this is not a zodiac sign specific reading. But let's talk about those energies of Libra and Taurus for a moment, because what I'm hearing is Libra is very much about creating balance, making things better for everybody. And one of Libra's things that could come up as a difficulty is when Libra is trying to do so much the balance for the group that they imbalance themselves. I'm hearing people pleaser energy. So because we have this Empress energy here, this is not about pleasing other people. This is not about overextending yourself until you've been depleted. If you've been doing either of those things, then this message is going to have you take a hard look at where you might want to make some adjustments. I heard for your own best interest in regards to that. Also, the Empress is the divine mother energy. So she is loving, she is nurturing. Whatever she looks at, she's always bringing growth to it. Her words are uplifting and encouraging. She has a knowing that you can do and have and be whatever you want, and she fills you with it. Yeah, she comes in with light and power. And because she does have those Taurus traits, which the reason she symbolizes Taurus and Libra is because she is Venus. Okay. But Taurus is fixed earth. So the Empress also has the ability to birth it into physical reality, which is that mother energy. So if somebody, I just heard this, if you've had a mother that wasn't exactly mothering to you, and now it's your turn to be a mother, it's like, first off, um, you're having the opportunity now to change the way mothering is done in your family. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see what you could have had if your mother had been more mothering, and now it's your turn to do it differently. Somebody had an amazing mother here, and you want to imitate her steps, but of course this is a modern day and age, and there's more wisdom and awareness now, so you'll add in what you've learned, and that will be awesome. Now, some of you, this has nothing to do with human children, but this has to do with the way you present in this world in order to live your purpose, is what I'm hearing. In order to live your purpose, what is it that you're nurturing? What are you feeling full of your magical life-giving energy? You've been through a hard road to get here where you're at. I hear don't give up now. So much progress has been made. It's necessary to continue forward. They're also showing me using the symbology of a woman and uh, giving birth is like it takes so long to create this new life energy, and the delivery is not always an easy situation. It in fact is very strenuous, okay, in most cases. Yeah, so there's that energy there as well. I have the Muse Tarot. We're going to take 7 cards about the situation with the Muse Tarot today. The Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. That is Virgo energy. Okay, so we could have a Virgo clearly in this experience. That would be clear to see. The High Priestess, though, let's talk about qualities of the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the oracle. She is the one that receives the messages from Spirit. She knows things. She gets downloads. Okay, and she is aware that she has downloads. She is related to psychic abilities and knowing beyond the physical experience. And so the other thing about her is she doesn't always tell everything. She doesn't tell everything that she knows. If she's in a light attribute, um, she's very skilled with it, and she only does it because she knows that certain things certain people have to find out for themselves. Okay, she knows how to keep a secret. In a dark attribute, she uses secrets to try to manipulate people. In a dark attribute, because the High Priestess in the oracle energy is like people take care of her because of her spiritual abilities. She's very well taken care of, and people are attracted to take care of her and provide for her. But in a lower vibrational energy, she doesn't pay attention to her spirit and expects everybody. She feels entitled to everybody else's havings and resources. And it's a very I don't know a better word than entitled right now. Entitled energy, like you have to take care of me. You should be my backbone. She could be in a high vibrational energy. The High Priestess could be OCD clean, like OMG. She keeps everything super spotless and nothing misses her gaze. In a lower vibrational energy, she could be the biggest slob you've ever met. She can be so lazy. But we're gonna see more about what energy is showing up. Now, if somebody here is a big slob, and then the Empress energy here is saying, listen, to move on from where you're at. I hear when somebody's place is surrounded by a lot of chaos and filth, it's always an external representation of what's going on inside of their own energy, inside of their own spirit, inside of their own mind, inside of their own heart, right? If you could look at a home as a physical representation of your own energy, then looking around your home will tell you some things about yourself. I heard got a messy closet. You know you got some mess going on in your subconscious. I heard how many junk drawers do you have? There's could be several different things that you don't want to look at from your human experience that you're trying to avoid and hide. Junk in drawers, right? You got everything super clean in your physical world. Often that means that you've addressed a lot of things inside of your consciousness. Okay, you've addressed a lot of your past pains. You could have gotten a lot of understanding about them. um and they want me to say there are cases where this isn't going to fit the bill, but most cases it's true. They're also showing me some people who are very worried. They're showing me that OCD energy about their physical experience, or lack of worry about their physical experience. You know, one of the two extremes, OCD all the way to slob energy. um it's like trying to change the physical space and clean up the physical space for some can be an indicator like that there's this subconscious knowing that there's a lot of work to do internally. Okay, let me see what's at the bottom of the light seers tarot. What I saw was that the light seers tarot is going to represent the one side of the table. Okay, it could be the other side of the table. We have the king of swords, so that's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. This is a intellect. This is somebody that's got clarity, somebody that's understanding things, somebody that has wisdom, somebody that has the ability to communicate effectively, knows how to speak what's truly on their mind. This is somebody who has taken time to think about things. Now, in a lower vibrational energy, this could be somebody who obsessively overthinks everything and then don't do nothing. In a lower vibrational energy, this is somebody who is they talk a big game, but they don't do much, right? In a higher vibrational energy, this person just has the right thing to say all the time. As far as career path, this person could be like a lawyer. This person could be in journalism. This person could be a writer. This person could be somebody who is like into accounting or technology of some sort, a computer programming. I heard engineering. Um, this could be somebody who uh, speaks like a somebody who delivers some sort of speeches. Okay. But this person in a higher vibration is a very well, like they think things through, very well thought out. They know how to communicate their ideas effectively, and they see things. This person is very fact oriented. They're not really interested in the feeling so much. And speaking of which, in a lower vibrational energy, that king of swords could totally be emotionally unavailable. Like if there's somebody here who has been through so much, and they're quick to cut people off, but you know, like emotionally you can't get to this person because they're not going to give you access. Okay, so yeah, let's see the energy on this side of the table. You will know intuitively, because you brought your intuition to the party, which side of the table you sit on in this energy. But on this side of the table, we're going to use the Tarot of Curious Creatures. And let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck here. And it is the Six of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but Six of Cups, this is nostalgia, memories of the past, okay? Childhood memories, soulmate energies, and a soulmate doesn't always mean it's romantic. Soulmates are people that come into your life to cause your soul to grow, and a lot of times that happens because they are exactly what you don't want to be, or they give you exactly what you know you don't deserve. So that happens because what happens is if you're receiving what you don't deserve, then you can end up becoming either just as bad as that, or you go to the opposite end is what I'm hearing, and I've actually observed that a lot. Um, and so they make you very aware, there's is it the law of rhythm, I believe, where it's like one thing as far, yeah, it is, they said, yeah, it is. So as far as it goes to the left is as far as it must go to the right, as far as it goes down is as high as it can catapult up. So it's like you got to have the negative experience, you got to have the darkness to see the light. Okay. um so let's get into these cards. We're going to go past energy in the situation. In the past, we have the Five of Emotions. Feeling feelings have changed. Okay, five is a number of change. Emotions is clearly it's cups energy, and it's about feelings. Clearly, right? So five of emotions. There's been a change of feelings. Feelings have changed. Okay. um Five of cups is a regrettable situation, a situation that's not exactly pleasant, a situation where there could be sorrow or loss or both, right? Sorrow and loss comes up with that. Pulling out the prism oracle, still trying to figure out how they want me to use it. I think it might be one on each, but we'll see. On the other side of the table, we have the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. The Hierophant, this is saying that in the past, that person, excuse me, the one on that side of the table could have totally had a Taurus in their experience, or they had a teacher, a great teacher in their experience. This person was in the environment of a guru, a teacher, a sage, a shaman. I heard a healer. So, King of Swords, it's at our bottom of a deck here, was in the environment of somebody who taught them how to elevate their consciousness, somebody who brought awakening energy in, somebody who brought wisdom, somebody who acted benevolently, somebody who did the right thing all the time. This person I heard was a huge influence in the life of this King of Swords. Let me see in the past energy on this side where we have, okay, we have the devil here, Capricorn energy. So somebody's thinking about the past. Somebody here is thinking about the past. Somebody had a great teacher in their experience over there. That person had a great teacher. This person had in the past a lot of triggers. They could have had a Capricorn in their past. This person who's a Capricorn, let's talk about it that way first, okay? Because the cards have a lot of messages, even in the position. But so this Capricorn energy, if it's a Capricorn, then this Capricorn knows what to put together, knows what to take apart, and knows how to get a job done in accomplishing things that is beyond what is normal. So there's somebody here who is realizing, like, I've faced all my triggers in the past, and I've gone beyond what is normal. Somebody, and maybe not all of your triggers, but so many of your triggers. I also see someone here in the past who felt like the devil was in the keeping them apart from their true soulmate in the past. Okay. Um, and they see where, like, I see this person can see where they got into unhealthy relationships as a result of sexual desire or financial greed or clout or social ladder climbing or drugs and addictions. There's somebody here who's saying, you know what, I'm so glad I overcame using those drugs back then. Okay. Interesting though, in the past is all major arcanas energy, which is like everybody was right where they needed to be. When you see major arcanas, this is like what the universe is giving you to work with. So that person, that Leo, Aries, Leo, I said Aries, and I said Leo, but I meant to say Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that King of Swords energy in the middle row here, in the past had this elevating experience. And this bottom row with the Six of Cups here had very triggering experiences. I don't see that these two knew each other at this time. I don't. And with that Five of Cups, it's like they were in a cold place. They were in a cold place alone, okay, processing feelings and emotions. Mm, okay. Um I'm just going to leave these here until you tell me what the heck you want me to do with them. In the current energy, what do we have in this situation is the Nine of Inspiration. Nine of Inspirations, Nine of Wands energy. What up? I see you. Hi. Nine of Inspiration. There's a strong desire. And it's like, because the desire is so strong, like this situation has got to change. There's this threshold here. Interesting. There's this threshold here. There's this period. And I can see, like, it's interesting because there's this shadow coming from behind her, but it looks like a chasm being formed in the ground behind, or a thought-provoking idea, a lightning strike. Okay, so there's like this idea here, like something's got to give, something's got to change, is the way I'm seeing it. Something's got to give, something's got to change in a situation. It's like the situation is on nine wands. It's about time for a reset. What situation? Well, let's see. On the King of Swords side, the situation is the Empress. Did nine of wands energy, like she's about to pop. So it's like, is there a King of Swords who's looking at the mother about to give birth? Okay, or is this the King of Swords who knows that it's time to launch that business, that idea, that product, jump into that field, jump into that project? It's time for to present something to the world. It's time for the grand opening, the ribbon cutting ceremony. Something is about to be birthed, and there's a very strong awareness of that. This is the end. The baby's only going to stay inside the belly for so long. Honestly, my daughter is looking just like that. I'm like, oh yeah, 2 to 4 weeks we have a baby over here. I'm gonna have my first biological granddaughter. All right, so other side of the table, Empress energy. And I'm seeing like this King of Swords had a lot of valuable lessons in their past, and now the application of them is causing this new experience to be birthed. It's like new value to self, new self-respect. um Life is becoming more abundant for the King of Swords now. Interesting. Let me see on this side of the table. Seven of Swords. What? Seven of Swords. There's some sneakiness in this image. Look at that. We got this ostrich head dude. He's in a black suit. He's got black gloves on. He's caged a bird and he's trying to get away with it. Wow. So there's somebody here on this side of the table who right now is trying to get away with something. They were very triggered before. They were in some problems before. Is it that this person is learning? This person is learning where they lied to themselves to keep themselves in a stuck situation, in a toxic connection, in a place where it was very unhealthy, in an addiction. Is it that they're learning that it was them? They were the one. They were the reason why. There's this idea of stealing something. There's somebody here who knows that the other person is who knows that the other person is coming into even more abundance. Well, they won't notice if I just I'm getting the energy here. Shout out to Janine. They won't notice if I just take one of the birds. They got so many birds, I'll just take one. They won't notice. Wrong answer. We notice. We notice. Huh. We're going to find out more about that for sure. Let me see. What is that Seven of Swords? This is what we... Show me the Seven of Swords. I guess this is now it's time to use this deck. Okay. Show me that Seven of Swords. Sadness. See? There's somebody here who is sad because of their abundance over there. And I'm going to put that right over the Seven of Swords and that devil energy, because that's what it is. They were already triggered because somebody was on an elevating path, Now they're sad because that elevating path is bursting forth all this abundance, all this prosperity, all this goodness in this person's life, and they are sad, they are hurt. Can I steal one of those birds? No, they're going to notice. They'll never know. Yes, they're going to find out. They're going to know. No, they'll never know. Yes, they'll know. Oh my God. In the hidden blessing in this situation, what we have, the muse of inspiration. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so muse of inspiration. This is like interesting. It's just like somebody. So see how this one has a black jacket and it's a smaller figure walking through, right? So this is giving me Mr. Ostrich Head over here energy. Okay, in the situation, the hidden blessing is while Mr. Ostrich thought he was getting away with stealing some shit. Oh no, baby! You see how her hands got the fire coming from them, and both of her heads. It's like the higher self and the physical self, the masculine and the feminine energy. We are watching you. I could see you coming and going. I could see you from both sides, honey. I am larger than life. I see everything. And I got this fire in my hands. Don't do it because it's going to make me burn you up, type of a thing. If somebody crosses a place that they have no business being, this is like maybe it's your ancestors and your angels and your guides, because I'm now seeing how this fiery energy makes sort of a wings on the side, right? And it's like if you cross where you have no business going, because I'm seeing this is a black or white path. And if you go there and you don't have no business there, you'll be destroyed. You'll be instantly incinerated. That's the way I'm seeing this energy. So somebody here, the hidden blessing is if they actually do try to take this bird right now, that's their instant incineration. That's their instant destruction. Whatever that is, you can't try to take their bird. Don't try to take their bird. Don't try to take Tribe's bird because you're gonna get burnt up. Let me see the energy over there. Three of Wands, a hidden blessing. Three of Wands, you got the best coming, and that path is protected. The path to your best is protected. If they try to raid your pyramid, because there's a little pyramid back here, they tried to raid your pyramid where you have all your treasures at. They'll be instantly incinerated by the spiritual forces that are protecting, because you have good things coming your way, and today you can enjoy your day because hey, 333 energy, okay, is what I'm seeing. And it's like, yeah, the three pyramid, the three of wands, and three live. And it's like, yeah, life, you have a beautiful creation supported by his spirit realm, supported by the divine. I heard supported by all that is whole and beautiful in this life. Okay. And it's like, that's yours. And it is arriving for you. Other side of the table, hidden blessing is a king of cups. Hidden blessing is a king of cups. This situation, okay, interesting. In this hidden blessing on their side of the table is they're lucky that you love them, that you would never say, hey guys, just burn them up anyways. It's like, you don't. So the way this is coming through is like the hidden blessing is that you are such a loving being, because I'm seeing how this Empress is looking down at the King of Cups. So you could totally feel like there's somebody who you love so much and you know they're up to no good. You can call the police, send their ass straight to the can if you want to, but they're lucky. They get a chance. They get to experience it from, and it's not that you're giving them a chance. I said chance is not the right word. You don't have all that animosity is the word that I'm getting towards them. You still show them love. Their hidden blessing is that you come always from love. And again, with the angel wings, polar bear daddy got angel wings on his back and he's sitting in a light throne. You're not trying to do anything dark to anybody. In other words, their blessing is like they only got to deal with God. They don't have to deal with you. Because you come in with love and you still feel them with love. And there's this energy here about like holding space for improvement, holding space for love, holding space for blessings. That energy is here. It's like their hidden blessing is that you hold space for them to make sense of what the heck they've been doing, because they've been triggered. They're in the Seven of Swords. Like you're not even mad at them. If anything, Like, you can get why they feel the way they do. Maybe you understand how they came to be so freaking bitter and angry. You have fellow feeling for them. You love them anyways. That doesn't mean you're going to tolerate anything, but that doesn't mean that you can't love them, you know. Okay. In the challenge, in the situation, let's keep going and see what else is revealed. In the challenge is a three of materials. Working together is a challenge. Like I said, just because you love them doesn't mean you are going to have them in your presence, right? So the challenge is braiding these energies together, even though there's not a physical presence, is one of the things I'm hearing. The challenge is that you have two people with right thinking surrounding one person whose thinkings go contrary to everything else. Like, they, if you guys say it's right and you can see the rightness of a situation, you can see the justice in a situation, the other person does not. They see it as a slight, as an offense, as an affront, as an attack. Interesting. Challenge on that side of the table we have is the Queen of Cups, receiving love. And there it is. They're very angry. I told you, angry. They're angry, embittered, and I'm hearing jealous. I heard jealous. Okay. Challenge over there too on that side table. I feel like, Tribe, you might be on that side table, but the challenge over there is that having the psychic ability, like, dude, you could totally see what's coming down the road. Oh my God. And sometimes what's coming down the road that you can see is not exactly pleasant. And that's an energy here. Mm. The challenge is you give out all this love energy because you are Empress acting in love here, but they're not going to give it back to you. So you're going to have to keep your own love energy flowing. You're going to have to self charge. You're going to have to reinvigorate yourself because you're not going to get reciprocation from this side of the table. Mm-mm. Let me see the challenge on this side of the table is the Queen of Swords. The challenge for this side of the table is you have limits and boundaries. You can tell when they're trying to come in and steal your bird. How dare you come and try to put my bird in the cage and take off with my bird? And so now when they meet you, like I said, they you love them, but that doesn't mean you're going to allow them in your presence. Yeah, you close your eyes to them. Both of these images have closed eyes. You have wisdom, intellect, and intuition, and spirit, and love energy. You got it all. And so in their challenge is that even though you love them and you look at them with love, you have limits and boundaries with them. Their challenge is that you get downloads while you're sitting on your throne. And their challenge is that they're so bitter because they feel they're like living fully in a victimization energy, is what I just heard. Living as a victim has made them bitter. When you blame everything and everyone for what's going on and you take no accountability, it's easy to fall into bitterness, is what they just said. Okay. Let's see what's happening in the environment of this situation. We have the Lovers. So choices are being presented, opportunities coming around where people are being united under the light of love, is the way I heard it. Under the light of love, people are being united. There's an opportunity for a union here to uh, have a. So there had a lot of dark connections in the past. In the energy of the situation, there's opportunities to have connections that will show light. Now, that could be by sharing wisdom and education and knowledge by the way somebody is treated. But this is a connection coming in. It's like these two could be about to meet now. These two could be about to meet now. But let me see more in the energy, in the environment. Okay. And some of them they've already met. Yeah. Let me see. Uh, in the environment of that side of the table, we have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. So happy, emotionally independent. Emotionally independent. All right. This side of the table in the environment, the Emperor. Wow. Okay. So I feel like everything I've said thus far was what had happened, what has happened leading up to this moment where these two meet. You're meeting this side of the table is meeting its emperor. That is the emperor. That emperor is seeing this side of the table as emotionally independent. Okay, so this is going to shift this energy a little bit. On this side of the table in the past, you dealt with a lot of sadness because of your triggers. You had to deal with anywhere where you're lying to yourself about why you were triggered, blaming it on other people, being a victim. Hidden blessing is you found some emotional mastery, and the challenge is to maintain limits and boundaries, although you have so much love to give. Now this emperor presents. Okay, and where that's true, and this is about two people who are barely coming into connection now. Okay, this person, I feel like on this side, I tell you don't see it coming, and you could be dealing with a situation, the sorrow of a loss of a Capricorn, um, healing from a painful connection. Okay, getting over the sadness, and it's like I'm gonna take this, wisdom out of this, and I'm getting out of here. I'm not going to sit in victim energy anymore. I'm not going to sit in sorrow no more. I got to get out of here. Happiness shows up. Okay. Guidance in the situation. Let's keep going and see what else. Muse of emotions. Interesting. Okay, so in this muse of emotions, we have these women's here who are back to back taking from their own cup, okay? And they're supported with one another, even though again eyes are closed. So in the challenge in both of these people's life is physical eyes are closed. This is not physical. So again, I feel like in this connection it could be that it looks like there's been a connection between these two spiritually, but they didn't know about it. I feel like that person knew that they were connected to somebody. That emperor that sits there knew they were connected to somebody, but didn't necessarily know who. And I feel like this person here is finding out how the divine had planned some things, and they about to find out now. It's all unfolding, okay. But there was a lot of lack of awareness there. On the guidance on that side of the table, they have the Page of Swords. They need to communicate. There's some more information to be discovered. Let's go through this information. Let's share what we know. Okay, let's see if let's investigate. Does this really light us up? Does this light me up? This emperor is saying, hey, does it light me up? I need to communicate, need to talk, ask some questions, tell some information. Guidance on this side, we have the King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Emperor is Aries energy. We literally, I think we have all the zodiac signs on the table, but um, guidance on this side of the table is this. So is this about somebody who has seen what you have to offer? Okay, yeah, we're going to keep it super general. Umbrella language. They have seen what you have to offer. They've been looking for somebody that has this to offer. This King of Wands is saying, step up and stand and deliver, baby. This is your turn to stand and deliver. So this is somebody who's like, I was just hoping I could find the right empress, or I'm an emperor. I would like to find the right empress. Okay. Take the action. It's time to do your show. It's time to do your dance. While I'm hearing horse and pony show, okay. Um, let me see the outcome energy, and we're gonna pull some more cards on this. Queen of Voices. Outcome energy is Queen of Voices. I'm going to listen to what you have to say, but I'm paying attention to what you're not saying. And I'm going to have some questions about that. We're going to seriously review and go over every detail of what you said. Okay, in this connection, there's growing awareness that there has been this emotional connection between these two. I see a connection coming in where there's a growing awareness. What's going to happen is there's going to be some clarity brought in about how these two have been connected on their path before they even knew each other, but there was always something or someone in the middle. That energy is being removed. That's this energy. I feel like it's a person on this side of the table that's removing that energy from the experience. Third party shit. Okay, Five of Wands, outcome over there. Five of Wands. Everybody's doing their own thing, each man for his own. Whoa, this card just said something completely different. You'll have to know how this plays in intuitively, but I just saw like this lady didn't know she was about to jump off this cliff, and there's a treasure box at her feet, but why is she jumping off the cliff and throwing all these cups in the air? Um there's something here about that. So there's somebody who is like taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, but it's like as they're doing it, are they really going for their happiness, or are they overlooking the happiness that's right below their feet? Throwing all these cups. There's something here about somebody throwing all these cups out in there. Like, who's gonna fill up my cup? Baby, you got the treasure at your feet. Why are you looking for everybody out there to fill your cup when you got the treasure at your feet? Five of Wands, competition. Practice makes perfect. Keep practicing. Everybody's at a different level, at a different phase. Outcome on that side of the table. Everybody's at a different level, at a different phase. There's like this energy is like, you know what? You're great and all that, but there's a lot of emperors trying to come my way, or there's a lot of kings trying to come my way. Somebody here on this side of the table is going to have a King of Wands try to come in. And it's like, there's something here about where it just doesn't gel right. It's like schedules don't mix. Points of interest are just not in common. We don't have things in common. We have a different taste. We have a different lifestyle. Because the outcome energy with the Queen of Voices, that is Queen energy. That is like cut off game, strong, limits and boundaries. Like, you're cool, but you could only come this far. Let me see on this side of the table. The destiny, hope, faith, Aquarius energy. Okay. Protection. Protection is God's redirection. Hello. Rejection is God's protection and redirection. Thank you. All right, let's get into these some more. All right, so I want to know, what is that Nine of Cups? Why is that Nine of Cups there in the environment of that side of the table? What is that Nine of Cups there? Disruption. Yeah, okay. And this is in the environment. Somebody's happiness is disruptive to this person. Oh. So this person is always looking for something better to come. But the crazy part is, remember I talked about not seeing the treasure at the bottom, right at their feet? They had a teacher in their life. They had somebody to show them life experiences. They had the Empress. They had somebody loving and nurturing them. They're still looking for some goodness to come, but they don't know how to receive what they're getting. Okay, now since they don't want to receive, it's like, okay, well, let's just cut that off. And so now this person can, it's almost like, yeah, the way I see it is like this person over here has had it really freaking good, but not given attention to how good they've had it since they've been down talking how good they had it, since they ain't seen how good they had it. They can't see how blessed they are. Their eyes are closed to that. So the universe steps in here and says, you know what? We're going to disrupt that. Since you think life is so bad, let me show you how life bad is, because you keep calling life so bad. You keep saying you're alone. You keep saying you don't have nobody. You keep feeling like the world is against you. But honey, you had a healer. You had a teacher. You had a lover. You had a nurturer. Good things have been coming your way. You haven't been willing to see it or receive it. Okay, so let's disrupt this pattern. We're going to bring in some of the chaos that you keep calling your life. We're going to bring into your life some of the pain that you've been calling your life. Why? Because they're emotionally unavailable. They bitter. Okay, they cold. This side of the table. It's like anytime you tried to offer love in the past, it was some pain that came with that. And I see with this Seven of Swords and Empress energy, it's like you realize like they're not accepting it. And my self-worth and my self-value is telling me I need to grab what I got left and get up out of here. Like, those are your birds. I'm going to just take my bird and I'm leaving. And you might not even explain yourself to nobody, because here's the fact of the matter is like, you don't want to fight. you want to leave in love, and the only way you can leave in love with the way their mentality is, because remember, they're in a victim, it's this one that's in a victimization mode, saying nothing good ever happens to them, and that is angry to you. You're like, I have done everything I could, and here's the thing, you've been under a spell of trying to please that one. You've been trying to please that one, but they're not satisfied. They're never satisfied, and it's like, all the love I have to give, and you are so cold, you refuse to see it. You know what? Life is telling you it's time for you to take action, to take care of yourself. So boom, here you take action, destiny is fulfilled. And it's like, in your destiny being fulfilled, a lot of options are opening up for you, and you're removing yourself from some stress, some drama, some strain that's not meant for you. It is not meant for you. It is not meant for you. I also see everything that I said earlier about an emperor showing up. This emperor is going to have a conversation with you in which they discover what has been lacking in your life and your experiences. And I see that, let me see more about that Five of Wands, that this emperor is going to come in, and it's like they're going to hit everything. Yeah, they're going to see where you've been frustrated. It's like this conversation is going to reveal to the emperor. I don't even think they're going to ask. I feel like you might even volunteer the information, right? About where you've been frustrated. And it's like, okay, I know what I need to do. I know what they didn't do right. I know the things that have pissed you off. And that's just normal for me to do these things anyway. So that's okay. Let me see this star card on your side. And it says peace. Look at that. Flipped over in my hand, and it says peace. Yeah, you're protected. Your peace is protected. You're going to take the right action to protect your peace. I want to see the energy between that Queen of Voices and the Muse of Emotions over there. Yeah, one card over there. Yeah, and it's strength. Look at that. That's awesome. So yeah, this is going to be a strong connection, because somebody knows where you've been frustrated, and it's going to add a lot of peace into your life. And some of you, this connection is going to be with you and you, because somebody else is being removed. But for others of you, this is with you and another person. You know who you are. But it's peace returning to your life, a healing happening as disruptions are removed, and like whatever you were accepting, allowing, encouraging, that was actually only working for your own sadness, oh, you're getting rid of that. You're letting that go. It's being removed from your life. Hagalah's energy there. I want to see this, which one? Yeah, let me see that Five of Cups and that past energy over there. We'll see it next to the Nine of Inspirations. Give me a combo on that. Thank you. And we have trust. Okay. So it's like things were tough and sad and difficult, regrettable, not exactly happy situations, but there had to be trust that that cycle would come to an end. Trusting that that cycle come to an end was effective, because here it is. This disruption is the end of that cycle. There's been a very difficult, painful, sad path. I'm hearing the thief is getting caught. The thief is getting caught. Give me something between this Hierophant and this Empress energy. And it's like this person had the opportunity, or this group had the opportunity to learn their lessons. Like they may not have realized that the tribe was the love and peace and happiness family here was actually acting benevolently, therefore putting them in the approval of the universe, of God, of the divine. Okay. And it's like all the times you didn't take action being added, I heard, as God's glory. As God's glory. Yeah, growth. You were in their life. Okay. You were in somebody's life here in the past to assist them in growth. But did they choose it? But did they choose it? It looks like they did not choose it. Let me see between the Empress and the Three of Wands. 33 energy, master, ascendant master energy. And we have comfort. Yeah. Somebody didn't appreciate the comfort and the safe space to grow when they had it. And there's a change coming. Let's see the Seven of Swords next to the King of Cups as the hidden blessing. current energy is the Seven of Swords. Show me more. And we have isolation. Yeah, there it is. See, there's been a special mission here, a special spiritual black ops mission to remove you from the situation. That's that disruption, right? So you could just get into your own energy, because whatever you were doing over there, it just wasn't. It wasn't. It's like if they don't receive it, it couldn't accomplish what it was meant to. And so God's like, yeah, we're not gonna have you. It's like we're aborting that mission because the other side is not co-creative. They're not doing their part, so we're going to reassign you. Yeah, consciousness, exactly. Their consciousness is their consciousness awakening. It could be a challenge for them. Oh, is that what it is? I just heard this. They're at a place in their consciousness awakening where it requires for them to do it on their own. It's like you supported what you needed to. Oh, is that what it was? Okay, so your role that you played in their consciousness awakening had to do with transmuting the energies of sadness, revealing universal truths and laws that help them not believe in deceptive things that would hold them in stagnancy. Okay, yeah. And so now there's got to be space. There's got to be space. It's like they got the transmissions, they got the lessons, they got the assistance that the spirit meant for you. It's like, in your case, mission complete. They got to go deal with their own frustrations now. They got to go deal with their own thing now. Yeah, you are there to help awaken a level of consciousness for them to grow in a place. It's like, so they're showing me seedling plants, and how, as so somebody's getting moved to a bigger pot. All the growth that could be happened here. And now it's time for change. This death card that just came out is saying to me, it's time for them to move to a different pot, a bigger pot. They're the growth that they were meant to do in this nursery, Empress energy, mother energy in the nursery, right? And didn't I tell you someone was about to be born? It's like that's what this death is about. Yeah. Yeah, this person is determined. There's a determination to work with the emperor. There's a determination to become the emperor, to expand and become more in this world, to come out into the world, meet daddy, okay, type of vibes. But it's like there's this period where it's no longer beneficial to stay inside. They're showing me a pregnancy and that baby. That baby is great to be inside as long as it's supposed to, as long as it comes to full term. But then after that, the baby must come out. The baby must come out. The baby must come out. And it's that time for this baby to come. I heard, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. And it's like, okay, yeah, see? Cleanse and peace. So did somebody leave a situation and they're going to go do their own thing, and now you cleanse your energy and you have peace return? Is it 9 months of labor and after delivery and pushing that square peg through that round hole, which is not easy? Finally, like, yay, the baby's finally here. Is it like you've got to get through this period where somebody could be trying to block your path? Yeah. Somebody could be trying to block your path. Okay, interesting. You provide them comfort, and it's like they get mad. Somebody here, they get mad, and so it's like, what? I'm just gonna go by myself. Whenever they would get mad, I see you withdraw to your private space, to your sacred space, to your room, somebody to your closet. Like, hold on, let me go. You trusted it, and there would be growth in this situation. Okay, some sadness had to be addressed. There was some anger. There was some anger in the situation that had come up. But the blessing is, with that anger coming out, you could isolate the source of it. You realize what worked and what didn't work. Your faith paid off. And things are coming full circle now. As you delivered what was needed in the consciousness, whenever you did what you were supposed to create awareness, say what needed to be said, speak the truth about the past, it's like everything is coming full circle. There's no reason to be mad. This is the way it's supposed to happen. It just triggers some fear. Are you feeling triggered of fear? Because are you afraid that somebody is stealing what's supposed to be yours? Again, that energy come through. Somebody here is afraid that they're going to lose their child because their child is grown up now and moving into a whole relationship. Girlfriend, calm down. You're going to be okay. Nobody can replace you as mommy. But your children are supposed to grow up and move on. Yes. And as I say, their children are supposed to grow up and move on. We have the movement card. Moving on, taking action, getting to it. And the energy is right for it. The energy is right at the bottom of the deck. Somebody doesn't understand that it's time for them to get in their own energy. Somebody doesn't understand that it's time for the situation to progress, for whoever's on the other side of the table. They need to move on. They got to go deal with their own frustrations. They got to go make their own life, go do their own thing. Yeah, it's time for them to go do their own thing, make their own life. What else? What's your agenda here? What is motivating you to do this, and why? Why are you so sad? Why are you so triggered? Why are you so angry about a situation becoming like what everybody knows it's supposed to be? In the past, you had to address what was triggering you. Yeah, you had to address what was triggering you, because somebody came to bring loving, generous, beautiful energy to your life. And why did that trigger you? When you had somebody come bring loving, generous, kind energy to your life, you had an empress in your environment. Oh, thank you. The empress just said because they didn't feel like they deserved it. They didn't feel like they deserved it. Somebody didn't feel like they deserved it. And so they're staying in their sadness, pushing it away. But before you knew it, it happened. Yeah. What's your agenda and why? Something is happening for you now, and it's happening for you, and it's going to surprise you. Seven of Swords is going to surprise you. 3 C's: contact, context, and content. Okay. So I see three things happening. You're going to have contact. The context of it is beautiful, and so is the content. It's something that you want in your life. Again, it's leading you to peace. It's a divine day. May you find many reasons to smile. Today is your divine day. And that's your hidden blessing, is that today is your divine day. And what, from the moment they saw you, their energy connected to you, love at first sight. Somebody knew they're going to say the right thing. They're coming in the right energy. You got to accept that you're just lucky and you're always winning, and that could be a challenge when you didn't feel that way in the past. And this person is like, against all odds, I'm here for this. This person is like, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm definitely here for it. Okay. A phenomenal woman, they like, because this person sees you as a phenomenal woman. Yeah. And this person, what? Sociopath. They say, throw that away. We're not dealing with sociopaths today. Okay. And this is an intentional person. This person has come, and this person sees that you're a very intentional person. So you can be very blunt, like, listen, I don't date just for fun, or I don't entertain people who are counterproductive. You got to be in harmony with my path, or I just can't. Never going to let you down. Wow. Remember that the universe has got your back. Yeah. Yep, they said that's that other person trying to come into your energy again. Ha. Listen, lies and authenticity do not coexist. You can't have authenticity if you are a liar. So there's something here about this person bringing up that, okay, lies and authenticity do not coexist. I just feel like you're not ready for commitment. Okay, so here we go. There's that energy there. Hopeless. They're like, never mind. Wow, interesting. So before you know it, you have it. It's a divine day. So what is this? Again, a disruption trying to come in. Stupid. You ain't getting over on me like that. I heard you ain't. Somebody here could have very bad self-language. Let's look at these cards that I threw. You left them kicking rocks. That's right where they need to be. And sociopath. So this person could see that you're a phenomenal woman. They could see that you're a phenomenal woman. At the end of the day, like, your Empress energy is attracting all kinds of crazy shit, is what I'm seeing. So don't be surprised if you attract somebody who is coming in. Expect expect that you're always winning. You are a phenomenal woman. This is your divine day. When you're having a great day, there's some little uh they're just showing me there's some little gray cloud that wants to come put on your day. That's what I heard. I don't know why I said it that way. Maybe that's something you do. But I just see like lies and authenticity do not coexist. So this person could have problems. Sociopath, not worried about other people's feelings, telling lies, never gonna let you down. Your spirit is gonna let you know. Anything that was disruptive to your peace, gotta go. You're a phenomenal woman. Thank you, Maya Angelou, for giving us those words, because this is what you are. And the thing is, they know that about you, and you're always winning. So there's this energy here of keep being the empress. You can feed your love to things. When it's time for you to pull out, you'll know, because that's the way I'm seeing this. It's like everything looks so great, and then boom, pull out. Pull out, abort mission, abort mission. This is what I'm getting. And is it because the energy change? Is it because the energy change? Yes. Is this like all of a sudden, like you're so happy to talk to somebody, everything is cool. You might not know why you're talking to somebody or whatever. And then all of a sudden they start calling themselves stupid. And you're like, oh my God, I don't even want to hear this conversation no more. All of a sudden they have this negative self-talk. All of a sudden they're talking about somebody else. They could be gossiping, whatever it is. And it's like, I got to get out of here. I don't want to do this. And is it coming from a place of fear? I'm I'm done. I'm going to read your alpha and omega messages. Let's see what we have. Positive recognition, sun card energy. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. Okay. Unexpected opportunity. I do feel like this is an unexpected opportunity. Okay. And I do feel like some of you, that sunshine is what changes this energy. Like the sun shining in your life, you being recognized as phenomenal. That could be what causes this person mess going on. What else do we have? Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Is that what it is? Somebody came into your life so that you could bring this evolution energy in, and then boom, that's when they're gone. And now they got to go deal with it. Okay. Um, Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. Unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. Yeah, this is giving that vibe because of that Hierophant energy right here and Empress energy right here. Like, you come into somebody's life to cause this awakening. I said that during the reading, to cause this awakening. You come in as a teacher, you come in to show them love. And it's like what they do on it is going to deduce how long y'all continue forward together in this. And it's like, it's up to them to evolve their consciousness. They've been looking for answers. They've been looking for good things to happen in their life. Are they able to see it when it happens, or are they going to act like a sociopath and not care about feelings, not care about what they have in front of them? They've been stupid to it before, and not. I'm just reading the cards. Don't get mad at me. But yeah, and it's like stuck in sadness. You could see that somebody's problem is they're stuck in sadness. They've been deceiving themselves, and you know what they need, and you've got the emotional mastery to address the situation without being provoked. I heard very necessary. I heard that's very necessary in the situation. You come into somebody's life to teach them about worth and value, about love and nurturing. And then you see like this person doesn't get it. They're lying to themselves, and they could be lying to you. And it's like, oh, so yeah, you come into this person's life, you're amazing for them, right? And part of the reason you come into their life is, as they're expecting and they come into this entitlement energy, but they don't know how to receive the good things. Part of it is for you to put your boundaries down so that they can see what it looks like to honor your value and worth. Because again, this person don't know. They, that they're lying to you about something and you're loving them. What they don't know is you have the emotional mastery to cut this shit off. You have the emotional mastery to move on into your destiny. And it's like this star card is here saying like you're gonna leave, and when you leave, yeah, in their environment, 9 of Cups. Remember, I said, why are you throwing all the balls up? Because I'm not gonna stay here and self-abuse myself when I've already put the love, I've already put the lessons down, I've already done all that. I got one last. This reminds me of a conversation I had with Jasmine. I got one last thing to teach you, baby, and that's how to walk away. Because she didn't know how to walk away. And so in this situation, is this about teaching somebody about what it's like to honor your value and worth and walk away and leave them with their own stress and drama? Because again, like I said, you're going to be pulled out of a situation. So it's like spirit, overall general message. Life, because you are in an Empress energy and you've been through worse than any of this can't phase you. You could find yourself in this situation where you go into connections, you go into them, you bring your love, you bring your life lessons, you bring your lights, you bring your learning and what you know, and you share it, you speak, right? But when people are not receptive, when they are not receptive to what you have, it's like, okay, never mind, I leave. It's my choice. The Lover's energy is my choice, and you choose growth and expansion. The Emperor, like, you could take my hand. If you can take my hand, I promise we'll find love again. Love again. Yeah. If you can take my hand, I promise we'll find love again. Okay, but if they're not listening, they're too immature to listen. If they're not communicating, they're not receiving it, the lights are not turning on for them, they're not taking your hand, boom, you take action, you're out of there. And this is lesson fulfilled. It's like the turn on the lights. Okay, yeah, are their lights, are they turning on their lights with this loving, healed, benevolent energy, divine energy in their environment? Or are they still in combating mode? Don't want to see it, can't do it, not interested in it. And then it's like for you, past lessons has said, listen, you can't cut through the negativity for them. Wow, I'm glad I'm digging at the bottom. Overcoming this situation involves and requires retreating, retreat, abort. Let me get back home. I got to go back home. Okay. So this is what I have for your divine download for today. So thankful and grateful, giving the video a thumbs up, shares, likes, all that good stuff. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through color and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks.